Hey everybody, welcome back to Wildcat MTG. Today we are going to crack a set booster box of Modern Horizons 2. Before we jump into that, I know that many of you viewing may be new to my channel and recently discovered it based off a video posted by a pack opening addict. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you who don't have any idea what I'm talking about, make sure you check out the YouTube channel Pack Opening Addict. It is one of my favorite Magic the Gathering related YouTube channels out there. He posts videos daily, and honestly, the content is just really good. But with that being said, let's crack some packs, shall we? So here we are again, Modern Horizons 2, still my favorite set, and honestly I contend that I think this set is just going to be I think Double Masters is so hard to find nowadays that, and so pricey that it's a little bit harder to open. I think that as this set continues to age, it's going to age very, very nicely, and I think that it's going to kind of continue to be the premium set that's in print that people like to open all the way up until we get to probably Double Masters 2. But some of you may recall that I've been opening up a lot of draft booster boxes of these. And in one of my last videos that I posted, we kind of talked about just the fact that I'm not a big fan of paying the extra $15 to $20 on the premium that it takes to get a set booster box over a draft booster. But you know what I will say? Starting off on a positive note here, we have Marsh Flats. So we're going to continue our fetch land count here. We like that. That's a great start right there. And then we have a Chef's Kiss as a foil, Milliken Sure, Prismatic Ending, and that's in the retro border, so we'll take that. That's definitely a nice uncommon hit. And then the Sinister Starfish foil. So what I will say, though, about the pricing aspect is if all things were equal and the prices were the same on the set boosters as versus the draft boosters, I do like the set boosters in that case. And that is the case here. I was lucky enough to find a nice little deal on a case of set boosters, which made them comparable, very comparable in price to the draft boosters. And so here we are. All right, so our next rare here is a Nettle Cyst, followed by a Sealer removal. We've got the Jade Avenger and the Sketch and the Orchard Strider foil. Nothing too exciting in that particular pack. My main contention is that I just don't necessarily want to pay a premium on trying to pull from the list. But you can get, for 30 packs versus 36 packs, which is what you're getting in set booster versus draft booster. Asmorano, Markadista, Nicole Dakar. It's a nice little rare there. Chainer Nightmare Adept, not so good. And the Terminal Agony in the old retro frame, and Tossing Fodder, which is what that pack was, fodder. I just don't necessarily want to pay a premium on the list, right? But when we're talking about 36 packs versus 30 packs, bang for buck, the set boosters are definitely, they definitely bring some value. We've got the Foil Island there. All right. Got Sanctifier and Beck. I'm going to put that in the cool rare pile. Ooh, yeah! Let's go! Solitude. Yeah, that's one of my new favorite pulls, right? Now the second most expensive card in the set behind Ragavan, and just seeing play everywhere. We've also got the Squirrel Mob there. Ooh, all right, we got a Resurgent Belief, and that is in the retro frame. So that's kind of cool. I know the suspend cards aren't exactly where it's at, but you know what? I won't be sad about that. That's a nice little hit there, and we'll see what happens there. Yeah, let's go back to Solitude for a second here. That card has spiked aggressively. It was always hanging out around like the $15 to $20 mark. And of course, out of the gate, it was all about endurance and kind of grief. And I couldn't figure out why people were, I don't want to say sleeping on that card, because it wasn't nothing, right? We have Sylvamanthum here. But like Swords to Plowshares on a body seems really good, right? And all of a sudden, that card is just taken off. It is in all sorts of decks. It's probably in 3 or 4 mainstay modern decks, and as a result, the price on the regular one of those is probably pushing $55 at the time of the shooting of this video. That is Value Town, USA, right there. Okay, so we've got Search the Premises, Seal of Cleansing, sure, Monoskelion, okay, Late to Dinner. And our first hit off the list, sure, we'll just put that. Actually, we know the foil pile. Our first hit off the list is Saber Ants, which is nothing to write home about. Let me clean this up a little bit here. There we go. Put the list cards there. Yeah, so we are at 1 fetch and 1 super awesome mythic. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, what's next? Got another prismatic ending. Yeah, cool, good with that. Rise and Shine, okay. Larry Nevin's disc, okay. Galvanic Ray, and Ethereum Spinner. Nothing super spicy there. All right, here we go. How bananas is this set? It just seems really good. And damn, we've got a damn. We will put that in the cool rare pile. Doesn't seem like a ton of play. Ooh, Fractured Sanity in the sketch. I do like that card, and I especially like it in the sketch, which nobody else seems to. And we've got a Shardless Agent. Also, man, look at the centering on that. That is way off. Interesting there. Late to Dinner, Scrappling. Ooh. All right, well, there's a decent hit off of the list. This is a Helix Pinnacle. It's kind of a cool list card. I'm not upset about that. You can do a lot worse. I don't know if there's any value there. Probably worth a few bucks. That was a 3 rare pack. Was that 4 because of the Pinnacle? That's crazy. Yeah, I think damn. People wanted it to be better than it is. It's not seeing like a ton of play. I think it's more of like a casual card at this point. All right, we've got a Profane Tutor. That's also a nice little a nice little rare there. Timeless Dragon, not as much a nice little rare there. The Soul Snare, sure. We've got the Marble Gargoyle in the retro and Blacksmith Skill for the foil. All right, last pack of the left side of the box here. We're still stuck on 1 fetch and 1 mythic, so I would certainly like to turn that around a little bit. All right, so we've got Radiant Epicure, we've got Moderation, Patchwork Gnomes, Rakdos Headliner, and Wave Sifter Foil. Oof, okay. Well, that was not a great finish to the left side of the box. We started off so strong out of the gate, and then just bulk, mostly bulk, I should say. Okay, here we go. All right, we've got the Trap Runner. Got Sarah's Emissary. It's a nice little mythic. It's picking up a little steam. It's not like a huge hit at this point, but it is seeing a little bit more attention its way. We got Necrogoyf in the retro frame. It's kind of cool looking. No, not real value there. The Extruder, Ornithopter, and then we've got another foil rare, Obsidian Charmaw, as a pack foil. I thought this card was going to see a little bit more play than it actually has. I actually thought it might be a real card at one point, and it hasn't really turned out that way, but we'll see what happens. Not a huge value hit at this point. Okay, so you know what's really interesting is when I posted that last video, did the draft booster box and kind of talked about how I don't particularly love paying the premium. We've got the Slow Talisman there. On the set booster, Floodhound Gang in the sketch, Vermin Gorger, sure. How I don't love paying the premium on the set booster versus draft boosters. I found that in the comment section, it probably leaned about 60-40 in terms of people saying they actually prefer the set booster and don't mind paying the extra premium on it because they feel like there's a little bit more value in the set boosters. But I would still say it was about 40% of the people thought, no, you know, I prefer the draft boosters, and in their estimation. We've got General Ferris, Enchantress, and Gargadon, Lucid Dreams foil. Ooh, all right, we're stalled out pretty bad here. We need to get something a little bit more. We need some more spice here. Can't have Solitude and a single Marsh Flats carry us all the way through the box. That was probably at 60-40. About 60% of the people thought set boosters were the way to go and that they were the better value, and about 40% into the draft boosters. One thing I did appreciate about the comment section, we got Dragon's Age Chandler, that's not a bad little uncommon there, is the civility of the conversation. And what I mean by that is Dermotaxi, it's kind of a worthless rare, Chance Encounter, Kitchen Imp, Zealot, and another list card, we've got the Goblin Assassin. Okie dokie. And what I mean by that is, you know, I like that the exchange of ideas that took place in the comment section wasn't people, you're wrong, I'm right. It seemed to be a nice little conversation piece. So that's kind of a cool gold stamp. All right, is that on Chatterstorm? Yep, it sure is. You know, I don't think that it was, the conversation took place was any particular, like I said, it was probably 60-40 in terms of but it wasn't overtly people calling each other wrong. It was a nice conversation piece, and that's what I really would like to encourage when we have those, because that's kind of, it's kind of all based off of our experiences with the product, and we all have different experiences. Some people were saying they've had some really monster hits off the list. Others said, hey, I've never really, I've not hit that much, and to me, it just hasn't been worth it. Rishadan Dockhand, and Counterspell, okay. Acolyte, Shambler, and Tuk Tuk the Explorer. I legitimately have no idea if this list hit is worth anything, but I do like Gabos, so that could be a thing. But you know what? That's very cool, and I appreciate that as far as being able to have a conversation and and just be able to exchange ideas. We've got another mythic here. Finally, another one. It's not a terrific one, but it's Scion of the Draco or Draco. I'm interested to see if that card ever sees any more play than it does currently, which is basically 0. We've got Guy's Will. This is in the retro frame. It's not a big hit, but I do like the bordering on that. And nothing spicy there. All right, well, we're down to 3 packs in the middle row, and we're still stuck on 1 fetch land. And ever since we hit that Solitude, we haven't seen, the mythics haven't been great either. So let's pick it up here. What do you say? I saw something in the back there already that might be kind of spicy. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Okay, boom, Scalding Tarn. There we go. That's the way we pick things up. That's a nice hit right there. Got the Territorial Kavu, Gorilla Shaman, Retro Skill, and Nested Shambler. Oh, I was really hoping it was like a Void Walker. That would have been super sweet. But you know what? Scalding Tarn gets us back in a positive place. So there we go there. So we're 2 fetch lands here. Hopefully we can get at least 1, maybe 2 more from this box. That'd be terrific. Okay. So Sphinx, Brainstone, Ignoble Hierarch. All right. Still not like again, I'm never sad about pulling that card. I think they're still hanging around about $5. But long term, especially once this set goes out of print, I really do like the possibilities of that card. I think it really does belong more as like a long-term $10 to $15 card more than a $5 card. So I just keep hanging on to mine. That's where I'm at with it. Okay. So Capricorn, Slag Strider, Nykthos Paragon, Cursed Totem, Bone Shards, Filigree Attendant Foil. Oof. Okay, last third of the box. Here we go. I don't know. Solitude and the two fetches make up for a lot of bulk, but kind of think we're getting killed otherwise. All right, Foundation Breaker. We've got Search the Premises as a rare. Ooh. All right, apparently I just need to complain a little bit more. We've got a retro frame Misty Rainforest. That is a beautiful looking card. I will definitely take that. Thank you, box. All right, Counterspell, Flame Tongue Yearling, and Mog Salvage Foil. Okay, 3 fetchies. One's a Tarn, one's a Misty. Paired together. Big shocker there. And a Marsh Flats, though. All right. Here we go. We need like a Urza Saga. We need like a Rhystic Buddy. That's what I feel like we're missing. We're not hitting any of the big rares, which there are plenty out there. How about a Yap? Ask and you shall receive. There's our Saga right there. Still holding strong at like a $24, $25 card. Yeah, let's go. We'll take that. Followed by a Suspend. And bring our Ranger friend along. Got the Goodest Boy Glimmer Baron. And wow, look at the cut on that Zabaz. It is a foil rare. But look at the bordering. That's like me trying to cut this card blindfold is what happened there. That is our 3rd foil rare of the pack, but the cuts on some of these cards have been very strange. Zabaz. Okay. Here we go. The Young Necromancer, Archfiend of Sorrows, which this card is awesome and limited. Got another. This is a Torak Dread Cantor. This is a mythic. It is not my favorite mythic. I prefer it in the retro frame as well, but it's a mythic nonetheless. We'll take that. Lightning Spear Foil. And, oh, that's another hit off the list right there. We've got Erratic Portal. This thing's been on the list for quite a while, so I don't know that if it's still retaining the same value that it was, but I think it started out as like a $10 list card. Now it's probably a little more like a $4 or $5. But nonetheless, not a bad list hit. Better than 0. Better than Soltari Monk and Latchkey Fairy, which are like my 2 favorite cards to pull off the list. Okay. So we've got Break the Ice, Sudden Edict, Flay Essence, another Sabaz, sure, why not? Sea Drake, okay, Nested Shambler, yeah, and Tor Mod's Crypt Keeper. Oof, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left. 6 packs left, so let's go for, it's been a while since I've seen a Yavimaya. Go for another fetch. We could go for the Rhystic Buddy, the Esper Sentinel. See something spicy. All right, Ravenous Squirrel, Squirrel Sovereign, Inevitable Betrayal, Fire and Ice, sure, Upshifted Rare, that seems good. Gargadon, Knighted Mire, 5 packs. We're actually only at 4 mythics. I mean, I feel like we should be due for at least 1 or 2 more. I was told these boxes are loaded with mythics. That's what people told me in the comments. Nothing but mythics as far as the eye can see. Got Timeless Witness, Clattering Augur, Vanguard, Breya's Apprentice, gross, Vindicate, okay, Road Ruin Sketch, Battle Plan, and a Grisly Fate. Grizzleby Fate. Okay, great. It's off the list. Why not? 4 packs. Here we go. Foil Mountain. All right, we've got Flame Blitz. Another Kavu. Okay. Yavimaya Elder. Aeromoeba. We don't have 12 of those already. Discerning Fate foil. Did I? Wait a minute. Was there no rare in that pack? Oh, it's a Kavu. Okay. All right. Sure. All right, 3 packs. Let's make them count. Aeromoeba trolling us with the art card too. Excellent. All right, Scurry Oak, Sanctuary Raptor, Verdant Command. Oh. Scourge Familiar, Anarchomancer, Floodhound Gang in the Sketch foil. Sure. And Timeless Witness. Oof. A little bit of a lull here. 2 packs left. We need something spicy. We need something spicy. Can you imagine if that Solitude wasn't what it is now in terms of value? Like where this box would be? Where those mythics would be, I should say, even. Okay, here we go. The Squirrel Sanctuary. Hey, there we go. Rhystic Buddy, Esper Sentinel. That's fantastic. We will take that. Very, very nice. Harmonic Prodigy in the Sketch. Soul Snare. World Weary. Disciple of the Sun. All right, last pack. Let's see here. What do we need? We could use, we could always use another fetch. I won't even bother asking for Ragavan because that just never happens anyway. Let's see here. Well, let's find out. All right. Draven Watcher. Captain Ripley Vance. Ooh, nice. Douthy Voidwalker. We'll take that. It's a nice rare. Curator. Mind Collapse. Monoskelion Foil. And, oh, hey, Seething Song. That's kind of a cool little list card. I don't know if it has much value, but we'll definitely take it. So there we go. Here we are. We've got the Retro Misty. We've got a Scalding Tarn and Marsh Flats. So we did okay in the Fetchland portion of things. Solitude. Wow. We actually only got 4 mythics. That's crazy. Am I seeing that right? Yeah, I guess so. But we hit on all the most of the major rare slots, right? We got the Voidwalker, we got Esper Sentinel, we got the Saga, we got Hierarch, we got a damn and a Sanctifier in Vec. Yeah, look at that mythic count though. I'm gonna have to go back through this and just double check to make sure I didn't miss any, but it doesn't feel like it, right? Anyways, thanks for your time, everyone. Appreciate it. And have yourselves a great day. And make sure you check out all the way to the end because I will post the prices for the higher value cards and we'll see where we end up. Have a great day, everyone.